All right, guys, we got Bradley coming on.
I
All
can
right,
see
man.
you again.
So tell me what I can do for you, how I can help you. Well, I'm sure you want to make some money. So let's talk about money and let's talk about what you need help with.
Totally. Do you know, I'm going through the accelerator thing that you sent me, which is I
Mhm.
really appreciate, by the way. So thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
I got on the Instagram 2.0 course like back in like November, I think it was November, December,
Sure.
and I've just been slow at implementing it because I've been busy with like work and stuff. But I still am doing it. I haven't lost focus on it. And so I set up the store. It's the mypurestore.com. I set that up.
Okay.
And the Instagram page. I don't know, maybe have a look at the page. I mean, I'm sure I can improve it a whole lot. I've stopped posting because I want to go through your accelerator stuff that you sent, and I've got this plan to change it to like an eco-oriented store. So I'm kind of niching down a bit more. More specifically into eco. I don't know what you think of that, whether it's not the best sort of niche to go into. I feel like it could be a grower.
Okay.
And I've been doing the stuff that you were talking about, you know, finding Facebook ads, finding other stores that are doing the same thing. And I found this one called Q Bamboo. It's the letter Q Bamboo.
Okay.
Is the store name. So I bought a toothbrush from them, hoping that I'll get some ads from them soon, so I can find out what they're, you know,
Okay.
like you said about their best products, and then I can like find that. That's where I'm at.
One of the things that, so like we'll walk through your store, we'll take a look at your e-commerce store, we'll walk through the niche, we'll look at some things that we can do to optimize, we'll look at how we can increase revenue, increase traffic, all that stuff. I'll give you some strategy.
Awesome.
Real quick, unrelated. Why do
Yeah.
British people have such a different accent compared to Americans? Yours sounds so much more intelligent than when I'm here. So it's kind of irritating.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I don't know. I'm actually dating a girl who lives in Georgia at the moment.
In Georgia, dude, that is okay. In America, I don't know if you know this, but in America, Georgia is about as far down south as it gets. Even people from Georgia, like even though they speak English, a lot of them really don't. Like their accent is so southern that like I need I need captioning while I'm talking to somebody from Georgia. I got a friend that lives in Georgia, Macomb, Georgia, or some shit. I can't remember, but he's like, all right, man, gonna go have a hell of a time. We gonna go get us some crawfish. And I'm like, God damn, I don't know what you just said to me. So hopefully she talks a little bit better than that.
She does. No, she does, because she came from California.
Okay.
So she's not so bad. But yeah, no, you're right. The accent thing is really interesting.
That's
It's crazy,
funny.
isn't it?
That's funny. All right, man. So I got a few ideas for you.
Okay.
By the way, you said that you purchased the toothbrush so you could hopefully get some of their ads. I'll show you two things. One, you don't know if they're running ads. So one of the best ways you can figure out if they are running ads is you go to Ecom Hunt. You find that toothbrush, and you'll be able to see through Ecom Hunt. It's $20 a month. You get a free trial through Ecom Hunt. You'll be able to find that toothbrush and see every advertiser that's currently at least running Facebook ads to that. And you'll be able to find out that way if they're running ads. Secondly, you've got Facebook Pixel Helper. And Facebook Pixel Helper, which I show in the essay training, Facebook Pixel Helper will allow you to see what pixels that particular advertiser has on their website. So that way you don't actually have to purchase the product, and you're able to actually fire the purchase pixel. It's kind of one of those things where you have to be ethical about it, because you got to make a decision. You have a way of basically taking and inserting a code in the source file of the page, and that basically tricks their pixel into thinking you've purchased the product, which is like, you know, you wouldn't want people doing that to your store and you think, oh, I got a sale. Oh, I have 200 sales. And it's just a bunch of people that are like trying to hack your funnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool.
So you can use it like I didn't say so, but like it's an option you have, so you don't have to spend the money for the toothbrush.
Sure.
But we'll take a look at a couple of things here. So in the chat, share with me the link to your store. Share with me the link to the store that you found, and then I'm going to look at your store, figure out what can be done to optimize more, figure out, you know, why there are or aren't being sales, what we can do to improve, all that stuff.
Okay. Right. I'm new to this Zoom thing, so I'm just trying to find the chat thing.
It should be in the bottom of your screen. It might be to the right if you're on your phone. So one of the things that, like, take notes of this, because this is very important.
Yeah.
One of the things people really neglect is website speed, and that's huge. I have a client right now that's got an absolute winning product. The Facebook ad is absolutely killing it, and he's getting a few sales, but he has like 12, 13,000 website visits, and his bounce rate is like 96%, which is a really high bounce rate. It means people are coming from the ad to the product page, and then they're leaving. Yeah. And so the immediate thing that I think is trust. There's something about the website, they immediately hit it, and they don't trust it. And that's a thing. But then I realized, wait, let's check your website speed. And that goes for every single page on your website, both mobile and desktop, because they're going to react differently. Mobile page load speed versus desktop page load speed. And they respond differently if somebody's coming from, say, Instagram on their mobile app and then finding your link and clicking on it. It takes them off the Instagram platform. It's going to be a mobile view of your store, but with their operating device and system, is it shopping your store through Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer? So one thing to do the research on is, hey, let's look at my website speed on every freaking page. Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, everything, both mobile and desktop. Because what we found is that his site was taking 12 to 15 seconds to load. My sites, which have a lot of content and data on them, take like 6.25 seconds. It could be better, but that's like a decent website load speed. So out of all of those clicks he's been getting on his Facebook ad, they're coming to a site and it's just taking too long to load and they're leaving. So I'd be curious to know, like, go inside your Shopify analytics, look at your bounce rate on like average, and then look at every page. And there is a tool that you can use. You can just go test website speed, okay? And there's a few different free tools that you can use. Pingdom, you can use Pingdom right here, and it's free. Plug in your URLs, make an account with them. There's paid versions too, but just make an account with them, and you use your various links, test your website speed, and it's going to give you advice on what you can do to optimize it. So that's one thing, because if you're getting traffic and the website speed sucks, you're not going to get sales. So my next question before I dive in here is, how much traffic do you have to this site so far?
Do you know, I don't actually know. That's really bad, isn't it?
All right, you're a horrible person. You need to just go in your Shopify analytics and see. So you could do that at a later point. But here's a good ratio is, say you have a product that you're promoting, because you don't want to just send people, here's my generic store. Like, they have to have an entry point. Every company's got to have an entry point. You know, SEO results and things like that, and people naturally sort of being interested, shopping the store from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, that's one thing. But if you're trying to really like sell products, you need to find your best product, your winning, your breadwinner product, and direct people to that product through ads, have them landing on that product page, etc. And so the best way to do that is find the breadwinning product, the one that's selling in the highest volume, that's trending the most right now, send traffic through to it. And what you want to see is something like, okay, you're going to have 100 visits to that product page. Okay, say it's a toothbrush. You want to see that you have, you know, I would say 7 add to carts, ATC. Okay, you might have 4 initiate checkout, and you want to see 2 to 3 purchases. Okay, that's like average. That's average. Anything above that is going to be really good. You're going to, on average, e-commerce stores are like 2 to 3% conversion. So 100 visits, 2 to 3 sales. If you can increase that, well, then great. So those are just things to write down and keep in mind. I'm going to scroll through here. You've got sort of a black-white theme going on, which is good. You want that to be, you know, you don't want to be all over the place with the theme. So that's good. Things to check is, how does this store look when it's mobile versus desktop like I have right now? Catalog. Things I would add. FAQ section. I would put that up here in the menu. I put a contact us up there. I think that would be good. And I put an about. Those would all be good.
Sure.
You've got the powered by Shopify removed, which is good. I would just, I would have the contact us up there in that header menu as well. So products,
Yeah,
that's cool. What?
That's cool, isn't it? Yeah. I actually didn't realize all these products would be on here. I literally just recently minimized it to those 3 on the front page because as I say, I was sort of niching down. But this is the products I did have, all these sort of techie, creative products.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. And I know this is sold in mass volume, and it's like, it's so cheap to ship because it's literally the size of a pill. So
yeah,
that's cool. Cool. Okay, so things that I like this watch. That's cool. Things that I would keep in mind. Your photos. Get rid of any of this bullshit in here. Like, see this little logo? Like China does this. Wingbao Tang's China distributing company or whatever. They're going to put their little logo in there. Get that. Let's Photoshop it out. Sure. Things like that are good. Next thing, let's take a look. So let's look at images. This is a really big image. It probably actually is like this big. Like it's not just here. It's probably like way big. This image could be a little bit smaller without decreasing the quality of it. And images have also a lot to do with upload speed. So you don't need an 800 by 800 image. You can do a 600 by 600 or a 500 by 500. And it's just going to load a little bit faster because it's not as much data for the website to upload. Black, cool. It switches colors. I like that. Okay. When it comes to descriptions here, here's the thing. China sucks at this. They're all like statistical. It's all math. 5 volts, 1.73 centimeters, looks like a cube lightning bolt. And those are their descriptions. So what you need to have is some descriptive elements. If I always reference Fashion Nova because they're a multi-million-dollar e-commerce company. It's all China. Not that many of the products are actually their own design. But here's the thing is like, if you go to, scroll down. So if you go to like one of these, all right, let's look at the booty lifter. You should probably try one of these out, man. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Go try it.
So the very first part of their description, it's amplify your sexy shape with our butt lifter boy short. Wear these shorts under your favorite Fashion Nova bottoms. So if you've got some Fashion Nova bottoms, Brad, you can put this, but like it's descriptive. Okay. And then they have like bullet points that make sense. It's not like 1.736964 ships from Paraguay, lithium ion batteries. It's, it's like relative, and it gives a little bit of description that the girl or weird dude that wants to wear this, like that they want to know. So add that to your descriptions on stuff. Put it right in here, and take out some of this. Like compatible, you can just put for iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone X, blah, blah, blah. And you don't have to have compatible 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it easier. And that's also going to tuck things in so it eliminates scrolling.
Yeah.
So that's something. Add to cart. Okay. Here is a couple suggestions that I have. You want to make a Facebook business account. Like write this down. Here's the order. You want to make a Facebook page that's My Pure Store if you don't already have one. Every day, post on there. You don't have to post like, here's this charger, buy it. You want to post a little picture with a little copy, a broken out text that's not blocky, just a little bit of description, a little bit of value, and a soft call to action. Tag a friend who would love this. Because when you start running ads and people click on ads, go to your page, if there's no content there, it creates distrust. They're like, what the heck? So every day, make part of your DMO, your daily method of operation, that you are just posting a little value each day, each day. Do the same thing on Instagram, just so there's some branding. If people want to go look at your Instagram account, there's some content on there. It doesn't need to be all product pitchy. Make it in the niche, be providing value. You can even, repurpose the content. So take what you're posting on Instagram, put it on Facebook. One post every day, just so there's some consistency there. Next is, so that's your Facebook page, that's your Instagram. Right. Next thing you do, set up a Facebook ads account. The Facebook ads account is going to be the same name. You want to install a pixel. So you're going to go into Business Manager, Assets, Pixel. It's going to literally walk you through. Do you want to manually install this? Do you want to install on a partner store? Some verbiage like that. And you'll click partner, and then it'll say Shopify. And it'll connect to your Shopify. It'll walk you through, you'll install the pixel. From there, it's going to track your clicks and different sorts of data, bounce rates, things like that. It'll track that. But what's cool about it is it collects data. So it's going to know, okay, here's 10 clicks. 7 were from US, 3 were from Canada, 80% were male, 20% were female. And it also knows that their interests are audio, electrical engineering, iPhones, Apple, whatever. And that's important. The next part you want to do is you want to take some time and go through and set some pixels. So you want to be able to have a initiate checkout pixel, an add to cart pixel, a purchase pixel. So what you'll do is you'll go, okay, I want to have a view product pixel, for example. So maybe this page right here, you're going to take this URL right here, and you're going to insert it as a view product for a pixel. So every time somebody comes to this page, it initiates the pixel that somebody viewed this particular product. If they add to cart, here's the thing is you can do URL-based pixels or button-based pixels. Since your add to cart is a side banner, it doesn't generate a URL. So it's going to be a button-based pixel. Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
So what Facebook does is it'll say, do you want an event-based, a URL-based, or a button-based pixel? In this particular case, since you have a sidebar add to cart, you're going to say button. And what it does is Facebook, they highlight all the buttons. This will be highlighted, this will be highlighted, this will be highlighted, and this one. So you'll go, okay, this button right here, I want to be my add to cart pixel. So you're going to label this your add to cart. Boom, now you have your add to cart. The next one you'll do is the checkout. Okay, when people initiate checkout, I want this button to be my checkout pixel. Now you've got Facebook naturally doing your website visits. You've got your view content, in other words, your product page. You've got your add to cart, initiate checkout. And these are all the awareness levels, right? So basically, I'm going to stop the share here for a second. Basically, you've got all these different awareness levels. You've got the oblivious assholes that don't know about My Pure Store, that don't give a shit, they don't care. You've got the people that view the ad and then do nothing with it, okay? You've got the people that view the ad and they click it and they become a website visit. And the website visit, you're gonna direct them to a particular product because you're running an ad to a particular product. And then you've got the add to cart. Then you've got the initiate checkout, right? And so these are all the awareness levels. Anybody that views the ad but doesn't actually visit the website, you can retarget. Anybody that views the ad, visits the website, you can retarget. Anybody that views the website and then adds to cart but doesn't initiate checkout or purchase, you can retarget to get them to initiate checkout. Hey, you got an abandoned cart. Here's a coupon code to incentivize them to create some urgency. You're going to save an extra 10% now. If they initiate checkout, hey, you got items in your cart, you've initiated checkout, we're going to give you an extra 25% off. Valid today only for you to be able to, and we're going to throw in something else, purchase. All these retargeting levels. So that's extremely important. And that's why you're going to want to find your one winning product. You're going to want to create a video ad for it. And you're going to want to set it up on a Facebook ad. You'll do a traffic ad. You'll do a video. You'll leave your placements open so Facebook can put it on mobile, Messenger, recommended, partner sites, Instagram story feed, everything. Most of your traffic is going to come from the Facebook mobile newsfeed and the Facebook desktop newsfeed. You will put your targeting as the typical buyer of that. So what you're going to want to do is find that product and go into My AliExpress. You're going to go into the Dropship Center. You're going to take the URL of that product on AliExpress and you're going to put it in My Dropship Center. It will tell you the sales volume, the 6-month volume, the daily volume, what countries are buying the most of it. It's going to tell you if it's male, female. And in addition, you're going to open an Ecom Hunt account. It's ecomhunt, HUNT.com. You're going to pay $20 for a month, all right? And you're going to get the analytics. Ecom Hunt will show you the product on AliExpress, so you have the link. You can put it in My Dropship Center, get further analytics. It will show you any people currently running Facebook ads so you can hack their ads, see what they're doing, fire their pixel with Facebook Pixel Helper and have their most high spending ads being run to you. So that way you know, because if they're spending money on that product and the ads they're now running are the ads they run to their add to carts, initiate checkouts and purchases, you know this product is winning for them because they're spending the most amount of money marketing this to you. So you have all this data.
Sure.
You now go, okay, here's the product that I'm going to make the video ad for. And then you have the targeting, you know, from AliExpress and Ecom Hunt that it's 70% female, that it's mostly USA and Russia, okay? And you're going to be able to see the competitor prices. And because you've hacked them, you should be able to sell it for the same, if not less, and be able to create a better margin. So that's the process that I would go through. I have other things that I will add, but I know that was a 15-minute rant. So does that make sense so far?
That does make sense. Yeah, I was taking notes. I think I got it all down.
Okay, good. And I'm recording this, so I'll send it to you. So that way you can.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
perfect.
But you got to do everything that I said, because this is the whole system, and it's all these little things that are going to make it happen. People are very receptive, and they send bullshit. So if your Facebook is that you're running ads from is blank, it's like what the heck, man? Like, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
If it's they go and they're like, oh, let me visit the Instagram, 7 followers, 3 posts over the last 2 years. Okay, so this is for branding. The next things are, I would use an entrance pop, and I would use a plugin called Wheelio, Wheelio. Right. Wheelio makes entrance pop games, and it's linked to Facebook Messenger. And the reason that's important is email marketing, still relevant, still use it. Like, it's very relevant. But the average open rate on emails, 10, 20%. If you're really good, 30, 32%. On Facebook chatbots, 80% open rate. People are checking 80% of the time, they'll open a message. So it's a way to get in front of people more. With Wheelio, and I'll try to see if I can trigger it. And if not here, I have a couple client websites that I should be able to trigger it. Wheelio is an entrance pop that you can brand to your store. They have like a spin the wheel game, all this stuff. And it's crazy because you don't even realize that you are opting in. Like, you don't even realize. And all of a sudden you've got the Facebook Messenger lead. You're able to retarget these people, even if all they do is like spin the wheel and they don't purchase, they don't view any content, they don't do anything. You're able to retarget. If they add to cart, you're able to actually design a sequence through the chatbot. Hey, here's a coupon code for an extra 10% off, redeemable today only. All right. And now it's going to help to recapture and recover abandoned carts. So that's very important. Another thing that you can add is reviews. There's a few different plugins for reviews where anybody that has bought that product, you can put the reviews on there. And that helps to create trust. You know, Amazon has all these reviews, and you can look at the 5-star, the 4-star, the 1-star reviews, etc. You want to be careful because there's a few apps that you can use for reviews. Problem is, some of them, a lot of them actually have people from China that speak very poor English making the reviews, and they don't make sense. It'll be like, love the box, came in, Jewish muffins, I like toddlers. And it makes zero sense. I'm not kidding. Like, I saw it said Jewish muffins in the review. I'm not kidding. And it was like a pacifier for a baby. I don't know what Jewish muffins and baby. I don't even know what a Jewish muffin is. So it doesn't work. So let me see if I can show me. Maybe Nelson has this on his site. I can't remember. No, he doesn't. Does he? No, he does have this plugin, get 15% off here. See, this is actually like a Wheelio plugin right here. See this? I could click send a messenger, subscribe, and then boom, it'll opt me in. Here's Wheelio, okay? So he still has this themed for Independence Day here in the United States. Red, white, and blue, right? So I can spin the wheel. So I'm gonna try like spinning a wheel. I can't even remember how to spin the wheel. Try your luck. Okay, so try my luck. I gotta do this first. Now I'm gonna opt in. I'm going to try my luck, and it's going to tell me, yes, 25% off. I feel like I won something, okay? And now it's automatically going to copy the code to my clipboard, and then boom, I can continue to use it as a discount. I can theme it though, so it's black and white, or it's themed to my store. That's going to be really lethal. So just to recap, entrance pop, website speed, both mobile and desktop. Test it out. Make sure you use that tool that I showed you so you can see the upload speed on all your pages, especially the product that you choose through and through, from product page, add to cart, initiate checkout, the website speed on that, mobile, desktop, and from Firefox, Chrome, Safari, etc. That's really important. You want to have 7 seconds or less. Some people would say, well, you need to have 4, you need to have 5. I've done fine, and I've made millions with 7 seconds. So you can do that, but once it's at like the 9, the 10, the 12, you start losing people. You want to see your bounce rate lower than 80%. 70% is kind of like average, a little above average. 80% or below with the right product and the right ad, you're going to be able to see sales. But you only need to pick one product, man. You do not need to try selling all 10 of your products or whatever it is at the same time. You pick one product. So you got to find the one that's selling in mass quantity and mass amounts of volume, and pick that one and create an ad. If you'd like, I can show you a couple ad examples and what you want it to look like, because it's very powerful.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
And then we will, I've got another call in like 11 minutes here, but I'll show you that. And then any questions you have, I'll answer.
Sure. Great.
Okay.
That sounds great.
By the way, this is going on YouTube. I'm recording this whole thing.
Okay.
So,
no worries.
Let's see. What was I about to do? I was about to show you. Okay. So check this out. This is actually an influencer I've been working with that has 500,000 followers. And she does really good videos. Viral Nail, is it in here? Yep, right here. So check this out. Boom.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the ice cubes cause all the ones who hypnotize and watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around me. The world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
So I had her make that video a minute long, right? I can use it on Facebook, Instagram. I just keep the placements open, run it as an ad. And what I did is I'm gonna stop the share now. I simply added the text. And what I do is I leave the first 3 seconds with no text, because on Facebook, one of the measuring parameters is how many 3-second video views did you get? And it's just a little thing that saves me time, because I look at the 3-second video views, and if I think it's not great, I will take another element, like another part of that video, insert it in the beginning, and then I look to see if my 3-second video views increase. And then I put the text in there so I don't have to edit it and go, oh shit, I can't use that frame anymore because there's text in there. So I add the text. It's just a little bit of descriptive stuff. It's a little bit of like micro mental ownership, what people could do with this, how awesome it is, this thing's going viral. Soft call to action at the end. Tag a friend who would love this. Tag a friend who needs this. All right. And people are commenting if the ad's posted on Instagram. They're commenting if it's posted on Facebook. They're liking. It's engaging. It's helping the relevancy score of the ad go up. It's going viral. And we're getting a lot of traffic. So that type of ad is something really good. Got to have it on the right product. Got to have a good video. And so I suggest that you could get this video done. You can make it yourself, or you can go, okay, who's a tech sort of influencer? Who's somebody I can find on Instagram or YouTube that could make this type of video? That's what I would do. And then you got a good video ad, and it'll sell. You should, ideally you want to be in the, I don't know. Ideally you want to be in the, I would say, $20 to $50 a day range to get that going. But if you want to start off on $5 to $10 a day, that's fine. What you need to do first before running that ad is warm up the pixel. So you want to send traffic to it through from Instagram, maybe pay for a couple shout outs from tech sort of accounts, warm up that pixel, get it seasoned so it has some data to go off of. And then you make this video, you run the ad. And when you create the ad, Facebook's going to have you select a pixel. You just make sure that this ad is assigned to that pixel. So that way it continues feeding that pixel and it's using also the same data that it's already collected.
Nice. Love it.
That's pretty much it. Do you have questions on that?
That's pretty ninja stuff. I love it. When you say, when you said $20 a day, is that, is that the amount you're putting into the spend of the ad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have people spending like, here's the thing is like, when you really get going, you should commit to spending $500 to $700 to make sure that a product is going to sell. If you found a winning product that is trending and it's selling in mass volume right now, and you have your targeting right, because you can see inside AliExpress, like what countries. There's some products, it's like Russia's buying it. Well, shit, I can't ship to Russia for cheap. I can't find a distributor over there. It doesn't make sense for me. No. And you'll make the ad and you think you have everything right, then you're like, shit. Russia's buying it. Just the Russian women are buying it. I'm nowhere near Russia. It doesn't work. So you want to just, Ecom Hunt tells you 18 to 35, female. Here's the ad. Here's the product on AliExpress. Take the product, put it in the dropship center. Great. Here's all the data. There's your targeting. Put as many interests as you can in on Facebook. Boom. All right. As long as you've got a great video and as long as you've got your targeting right and as long as you have a good ad, and as long as your site freaking works and is trustless, that there's trust, people like it. It doesn't look like a Lego Lincoln Log sort of site. It will sell. It's just feeding Facebook a $5 to $10 a day budget isn't very much. And to really get the data in a short period of time, $20 to $50 a day, you might spend $500 to $700 and be in it that much to really go, okay, it's working. But I've seen it happen with less. So if you want to start on a $10, $15, $20 a day budget, you could do that.
Yeah, that's great. That's probably where I'll start at least.
Cool.
That's all real good. One thing I was thinking, the pictures, all the pictures on the website, do you think more or less pictures is better? Is there any preference on that? Because I've been putting in quite a few pictures for each product. But I quite like sort of minimalist.
I like that too. And I think people like that. And that also creates faster upload speed. I would say 6. I'd say 6 pictures is a good top 4 to 6. But you can make them a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And you can incorporate the zoom feature. So when people hover on it, like Amazon has, it zooms in and they're able to see the whole thing. But if you make them a little bit smaller, it will increase your upload speed. And then the spacing on this, once again, the description, put the descriptive part at the top and then, take out some of the bullshit here and you can take out, 2.5 line spacing, move it down to 1.5. So less scrolling.
That's cool. I've been offering less sort of options as well for the products. Again, because
people get too flustered when they have too many options.
Sure, I've been giving 3 options. Like those glasses, there's 3 options. There's
I think you're on the right track, man. 100%.
Cool.
I think that you make these changes. You do what I've said in this video right here. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure to subscribe. And if you have questions about anything Instagram, entrepreneur related, or just overall success in life, drop a comment below. I'll help. But Brad, I think you're only a couple little tweaks away. And all of the stuff that I just said, you can have done, within a week's time. You find an influencer to make the video ad. You make sure you got the right product. That might take a couple weeks, but you can have all this implemented in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
I think the only other thing then that's for me that's hanging in the balance is whether I should do this idea of switching it into the eco-related stuff. Any idea on that?
Eco-related. Give me a site that you want me to look at so I can have a.
Q Bamboo, the letter Q and then bamboo.
Q Bamboo. Okay, let's take a look.
I think it's .com.
QBamboo.com.
Yeah. Pretty sure it'll be .com.
It's a UK site.
Yeah, here we go. So this is, yeah, ethical, plastic-free, recycle, vegan, that kind of stuff.
Well, I think that there's a major market here too, but I think you're selling technology stuff right now, dude. That's a big spend.
Yeah.
Spend money on technology. So this is just another, like, get your technology one going and making sense first, and work it until it is producing, and then go start another store with this niche. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
All right,
Awesome.
man.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the recording.
Nice
of this. I gotta get on another call in 2 minutes here, but if you have questions, definitely email me. Actually, email me anyways, because I got something for you. Also, a little extra bonus.
Awesome. Appreciate that, Ben. Thanks so much.
No problem,
Thanks so
brother.
much.
Take care, man.
It's been awesome. Yeah, you too, man.
See you,
Ben. Thank you. Bye.